Love caramel and chocolate too. That's always good.
Can't never go wrong with chocolate. What do you think about it?
But basically, I think moms just want to be around their families. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is.
Get ready to cry, laugh, and probably call your mom because the Kelce brothers are serving up an extra dose of heart this week. And guess who's crashing the mic? The MVP of their childhood, Donna Kelce. Yep, Travis and Jason are dropping a special Mother's Day episode of their podcast, New Heights. And trust me, it's not just football talk and sibling banter this time. It's parenting realness, uncle vibes, and mama wisdom all rolled into one spicy audio casserole. In a sneak peek insiders couldn't keep to themselves, Travis gets all nostalgic and a little emo about how baby Kelsey was too chicken to join youth football because, well, big crowds and zero friends, classic shy kid starter pack. But Donna, she wasn't about to let her boy sit on the sidelines. Apparently she and Papa Kelce were doing undercover recon, getting tight with coaches and the local football fam to make sure their boys were rolling in support, not just shoulder pads. That's some serious soccer mom meets spy movie energy. And let's just say, Donna's still on her parenting soapbox and we're here for it. She's preaching about building a village and making sure your kids have a crew of adults they can vibe with, because let's face it, no teenager is spilling tea to their parents, they're dishing it out to Becky's mom across the street. The fam squad also takes on some parenting Q&A, with Jason giving dad takes straight out of the toddler trenches and Travis chiming in as the cool uncle who sneaks extra candy into snack time. And don't get it twisted, Donna says Trav might not have his own mini Kelseys yet, but he's got all the nurturing uncle energy, and honestly, I believe her. So yeah, the episode is going live today, and you better believe we're canceling all plans and tuning in. It's Mother's Day with a side of football, laughs, and feels. And honestly, who needs brunch when you got the Kelseys and their queen mom on air? And while Donna is stealing hearts and doling out parenting gems like Oprah gives away cars, her baby boy Travis is back doing what he does best, being booked, busy, and borderline iconic. Yep, while the rest of us will be sobbing into our mimosas after the Kelce Mother's Day special, Travis dropped a bomb. He's heading back to Tight End University this June. That's right. TEU is officially in session, and Professor Kelsey is reporting for duty, with a whistle, a playbook, and maybe a hangover from all that jet-setting with a certain global pop queen. Now listen. The Met Gala was poppin' off in NYC this week, with celebs in outfits that looked like they lost a bet with a disco ball, but Travis and Taylor, nowhere to be seen. Turns out, our favorite touchdown lovin' lovebirds ghosted the red carpet in favor of some good old-fashioned road trippin'. Insiders say the duo has been traveling like they're auditioning for the Amazing Race Power Couple Edition. We're talking Montana slopes, NYC dinners, and probably a few stops at obscure roadside diners where no one knows their royalty. But back to TEU, because it's not just a football thing, it's a whole tight end cult. Travis co-founded the event with George Kittle and Greg Olson, and the trio basically turned football training into a summer camp for grown men who bench press for fun. There's film study, drills, recovery workouts, and probably a few karaoke nights if Travis has anything to say about it. Sources say the whole vibe is brotherhood meets boot camp with less screaming and more bromance. And before you ask, yes, Travis is still licking his Super Bowl wounds. He had a rough night against the Eagles, and folks definitely gave him the side eye for hitting up dinner with Taylor during game week. But the man's not hiding, he's just recharging. After a wild off-season last year playing Swiftie Groupie on her world tour, he's keeping things chill this time around. Well, as chill as you can be while leading a football Hogwarts and casually dating the planet's biggest superstar. But just as Travis is turning Tight End University into a mix between Gridiron Boot Camp and Frat Boy Fantasy Camp, the 2025 Met Gala was throwing a fashion touchdown of its own. The red carpet got hijacked by some new MVP couples, giving Taylor and Travis were a no-show. And let's just say the fans have spoken, and it's giving new kings and queens of the NFL glamour throne. Russell Wilson rolled up to the Met Gala like he moonlights as a Bond villain, draped in a black coat like he was about to drop an album titled Suit Up and Destroy. Ciara, his forever flawless +1, looked like she'd been sculpted by the Met Gala gods themselves. Her gown sparkled so hard, it probably caused a few iPhones to combust. And then came Jalen Hurts and his wife Bree, serving looks that screamed Super Bowl meets supermodel. Jalen was all velvet swag and gem-dripped shoulders, rocking a beret like he just stepped out of a Paris fashion house and casually strolled into NFL greatness. Bree? Oh, she was making maroon the new black, swinging fringe like she was leading a Vogue cover shoot in motion. The woman looked like elegance had a baby with fire. The crowd on social media? Oh, they had thoughts. Loud ones. And while Travis might be busy drawing X's and O's on the TEU whiteboard, he might want to keep one eye on the fashion scoreboard too, because the Wilsons just ran a whole style clinic on that red carpet. But speaking of clinics, someone else is trying to host her own glow-up session, and she's doing it with receipts and a side of fed-up realness. Yep, Kayla Nicole is back in the headlines, and let's just say she's over it. Like, done. While Travis is doing GQ poses with Taylor and playing NFL Ken to her Barbie Core World Tour, Kayla's on the other end trying to remind folks she's more than just Kelsey's ex. Insiders say she's been grinding on her own projects, launching tribe therapy for the girls, conquering Special Forces World's toughest test like it's just another Monday, and basically rewriting her entire playbook. But every time she gets a moment to shine, boom! Someone brings up her past like it's a throwback Thursday she never signed up for. The woman's trying to be her own brand, and yet the media keeps acting like she's still in the Travis Cinematic Universe Season 1. And the irony? The man she's trying to emotionally evict from her public identity is too busy making Super Bowl runs and Swiftie merch fly off shelves. Travis and Taylor didn't even show up to the Met Gala this year, allegedly due to scheduling conflicts, but let's be real, they probably just needed a break from being the walking Netflix rom-com everyone's binge-watching. Meanwhile, Kayla's dodging paparazzi and podcast questions like she's running post routes of her own, except instead of a touchdown, it's a headline that says, Kelsey's ex speaks out. Again. She even said she's tired of being someone's ex. Can't blame her. Imagine trying to build an empire and people still introducing you like you're the prequel to someone else's highlight reel. But if Kayla Nicole's dodging the Kelsey's ex label like it's a dodgeball tournament for the emotionally evolved, then Tom Brady made sure that label got flung right back into the group chat, this time with a mic in one hand and Netflix cameras in the other. Yep, Mr. Seven Rings himself decided it was roast night and he wasn't going down alone. Sure, it was supposed to be about him, but leave it to Brady to turn his own roast into a halftime show where Travis and Taylor caught more strays than a missed field goal. At a Netflix comedy special masquerading as a public therapy session for retired athletes, Brady didn't just sip the tea, he brewed a whole pot. He went full savage, taking jabs at the Kansas City Kingdom with a wink at the Swiftie fanbase, basically saying Arrowhead sounds like a middle school sleepover. Then he tossed in a shake it off punchline so loaded, even Taylor probably felt her ears burn mid-tour rehearsal. Bro really said let's talk about the Chiefs era, like he was ranking bad hair phases. And listen, the Swiftie Nation might be unbothered, but you just know Travis was somewhere watching that roast like, bro, I just wanted to wear some glitter and kiss my girl in peace. Meanwhile, Kayla's trying to have her main character moment, and Brady's dragging her past right back into the meme cycle. Poor girl can't catch a break. Like, she's rebranding, launching mental health platforms, surviving reality TV obstacle courses, and still somehow ends up as Exhibit A in an NFL roast beef. While Brady was cracking dad jokes in a tux, Kayla was probably side-eyeing the whole spectacle like, see, this is why I can't have nice things. Imagine working your tail off to step out of your ex's shadow, only to have the GOAT quarterback yeet you right back in during a stand-up set on Netflix. Honestly, at this point, Kayla deserves an honorary ring just for surviving the never-ending Kelsey cinematic universe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you next time.